You know, I have the opportunity to fish some of the best places in the world for largemouth bass, but no matter where I fish, public or private, the #1 difference between me putting big fish in the boat and going home unhappy is quality electronics. I get a lot of questions about my electronic setup, so let's take a quick look at how I set my depth finder up for fishing from a kayak. Oh my gosh. All right, so the key to my setup is it has to be versatile. I fish in lots of varying conditions and lots of different kayaks and different platforms. So first and foremost, my electronics unit, I always use RAM mounts to connect my electronics to my kayak. With the slide track system on the Wilderness Systems boats, I use the Yak Attack screwball as my foundation, and then that allows me to bring the unit closer to me when I'm setting up and I'm drifting, or if I'm pinpointing a particular location. It allows me to rotate it up and back and get it out of the way when I'm paddling from place to place. It also allows me to rotate it and slide it fore and aft for changing positions. And the biggest key for me is I do a lot of stand-up fishing, and having this unit set up this way, I can simply rotate it flat, tighten it up, and now when I'm standing up, I can see the unit, and I can even cant it to a perfect position to get rid of the glare from the sun. So what I do is I just simply run my cords forward, and I take up all my slack in my transducer cable and use a couple of zip ties to secure it. I wound up all my cables and literally just drop them in my footwell. Coming on forward, I use another screwball, and I'm going to show you how this works right here by taking it off of the boat. I use another Yak Attack screwball and this RAM transducer arm. This thing is simple to install. You simply drop it into the tracks, plug it in, tighten the ball up, rotate it forward. The great thing about this ram arm is that it's flexible and it can be bent into any situation. So depending on the height of the gunnel of the boat or how far forward I want to go before I make my bend, I can completely tweak this system to get that transducer exactly where I want it, tighten the arm up, then it's where I want it. You can rotate it out, you can rotate it in, you can also fold it up and out of the way when it's time to paddle through that thick stuff that you don't want your transducer to catch on. Simply place that down in the water. A good battery box. Now this is an oversized battery box because I film long days. This is your Pelican 1150 case with a 15 amp hour battery. It's good for 2 days without having to charge it. At Hook One, we build these custom boxes out of a GoPro camera box by taking the guts out, cutting them out, putting the battery inside there, and simply running this wire through the side, which plugs directly into the depth finder unit. Another great thing about this portability is this entire system can be pulled off in just a matter of seconds. Loosen up your arm, slide it off, grab your cable. Now, take this thing anywhere with you. The entire unit's portable, so you don't have to have portable units that are the little cheap units that don't have a lot of detail. This makes any unit portable. And the great thing about this is you can take this inside, sit on the couch, use your chart software, and fly around and do some virtual scouting. So that's my quick and easy setup for using my depth finder to make it portable, to make it easy, and to make it functional. For all your mounts accessory needs, visit Hook One at kayakfishinggear.com.